Hi, I'm Bob Davis, commonly known as Bob Davis 321 on the internet. Now, as you know, about a year or so ago they discontinued the Red Green show. After 300 episodes, they quit. But I thought, Red Green missed many opportunities, and here's one of them. If he'd tried this, he would have been so rich he wouldn't have had to quit. Now, for this invention, first of all, we have to understand what we're going to be making here. And what we're going to be making, well, my wife had a pinched nerve in her back. So she went to the chiropractor, and they took this machine that looks like some sort of gun with a big head on it, and it generates all kinds of funny looking lights and stuff, and they put it down there wherever it hurts, and it's supposed to help reduce the pain and all this kind of stuff. And as you probably would guess, these machines cost lots and lots of money. So I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute, infrared, LEDs, hey, we can do this. Now, to make this device, you're going to need the handyman's all-purpose tool, duct tape. Now, for all of us, that should be fairly easy to come up on because we all have some everywhere in the house. But for the other thing, men, you might have to go so far as to ask your wife for help. Now, I realize that's really overboard. Don't get too upset with me, but seriously, you may have to ask your wife for help on this one because what we need next is some remote controls. Now, if your house is like most houses, you open the drawer and, oh, yep, there's one. Oh, there's another. Let's check the next drawer. Yep, oh, there's two in that drawer too. And let's see what we got over here. Three in that drawer. And next drawer, two. And the next drawer, oh, look at that. There's three of them in that drawer. Now, if you get really desperate, you can take the cushions out of the couch and check in there. But I don't think you're going to have to go to that extreme of a measure. Now, the first thing we have to do is make sure that all of these have batteries in them and that the batteries aren't oozing all over the place because they've got to be working batteries. I know that seems like an oxymoron, working batteries, but make sure they all have batteries in them. And if the batteries aren't oozing crud everywhere, so that's not a good sign that they ooze everywhere. And once you check them all out, then you have to find the front end of them. That's the end with a little light thing. Oh, forget that one, doesn't have one. There we go, the one with a little light thing pointing at you, that you point at the TV. And you take all of them, and you line them all up as such. And you should try to get ones that are fairly flat. There's a logical reason for that here. We'll explain it to you in a minute. Okay, and you line them up. Then you take the handyman's all-purpose tool. Ever try to find the beginning of the roll? It's not as difficult as clear tape, but it can be difficult at times. And you duct tape them together. Now, you want to make sure you get them together good and tight because the objective here is to squeeze them so tight that their buttons are pushed. Because as you know, when the buttons are pushed, they start working. Anyways, you should end up with something like this. This is the handy-dandy universal infrared treatment device. Squeeze with both hands, makes a neat sound, and it turns on. So let's say you got a sore neck. There we go. Treatment in progress. Isn't that amazing? Now, I'd like to tell you how successful this device can be. After just one treatment, my wife, who kicked me out about 6 months ago, turned into a gorgeous 25-year-old blonde. Now, I know that sounds a little bit far-fetched, and of course I'm leaving out the detail that I had to hire a lawyer and pay him $3,000 for the divorce. But who cares when you have an invention as wonderful as this that can cure all your diseases? You can use it on your face, it'll remove all the wrinkles, and you'll also look 20 years younger after just a few hours of treatment. So there you go, the ultimate solution for infrared treatment device. This is Bob Davis saying goodbye and hope to see you again with some more wonderful solutions.